Makeup. There is probably no greater visual than this right here, showing you the effects of single motherhood when there is no masculine men involved in the life of young boys. These boys today are not only confused about things like makeup and clothing, but they're also confused about their genders. This does not come from the home of masculine men who are in control of their household. Already know the women are going to say,
well, thanks for logging in. It's the Mr. Show. So it's a few topics today because you know I like to do reactions, right? To various topics, but you heard that for yourself. And it's also from the street interview. Shout out to the dude that does the street interviews in Atlanta. This girl has a serious story to tell. I'm telling you, it's a packed show today. You don't even want to know about this situation that's going on right here. Yeah? Bumquisha, as Johnny's girl would say, talking to the police. And then this crazy situation, herpes. Girl living with herpes, all nonchalant about it. So let's get into it. There's a few other things going on this Mr. Show. So we're going to get into it right now. Thanks for logging in.
So what did, hey, excuse me, ma'am. When did, Jesus. Excuse me, ma'am, can you look at me? No, man, don't look at me. Don't look at me.
He needs some milk.
Man got catfish, bro. Let's go.
So what did, hey, excuse me, ma'am. When did, Jesus. Excuse me, ma'am, can you look at me? No, man, don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Wait. Wait.
Oh, shit.
Have you ever heard of a grocery bully? Let's go. What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? He's athletic. Look at him. Yo, big boy. He just laugh it off, that's all. All right, this situation here.
He needs some milk.
Cruising.
single mothers.
Absolutely cruising through. So I'm just learning recently that they make makeup for men.
He needs some milk.
Single mothers, the message out here. My boy wants to send a little message here. Let's go.
Masculine men involved in the life of young boys. These boys today are not only confused about things like makeup and clothing, but they're also confused about their genders. This does not come from the home of masculine men who are in control of their households. Already know the women are going to say, well, Guru, what about the fathers? Where are the fathers? You ask about the fathers after playing years and years of games, mental torture, and all kinds of warfare and manipulation in order for you to not have the father to see his son because you were mad at the man. And then you wonder why your boys end up like this. Where else would a young boy learn how to apply makeup if it's not for his mother? You are the biggest influence in the home, and you are the one deciding the direction of the home and your children. When are y'all gonna take accountability for this mess?
Why are you trying to jump out the window? Why are you trying to jump out the door? Why are you trying to jump out the door? Y'all, we 2 minutes away from his house. 2 minutes away from his house. This what kind of sassy ass. This what kind of sassy ass nigga I got.
He needs some milk.
Bro, what the fuck?
Thank you for your permission.
Yeah, you need the queen's permission. I'll smack the shit out of you too. You gonna rule today, bitch.
If you don't call the Uber, you need to leave property.
Okay, shout out to this. I think Johnny's girl would call her a bumquisha. This girl is unruly, drunk, and OOC is out of control.
You have two options. One is to call the Uber. Another one is to leave property.
You think I care about your time?
Figure out.
Well, shut up. You distracted my greatness. My room is $157 a day, and you don't make that.
Oh.
Push the cart.
Oh.
Stop playing with me, bro. I don't want to go to jail. Okay, no, okay, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave.
Hold on, sit by you.
No, I'm not.
Stop biting.
Stop
Please,
resisting.
babe, please.
Stop resisting.
I just wanted to feel like I won.
Oh.
Did you hear what she said? She said she just wanted to feel like she won all that trouble because she just wanted to feel like she won. Check this out.
Shit out of you too. You gonna rue today, bitch.
If you don't call the Uber, you need to leave property. You have two options. One is to call the Uber. Another one is to leave property.
You think I care about your time?
Figure out.
Well, shut up. You distracted my greatness. My room is $157 a day, and you don't make that. Push the cart. Stop playing with me, bro. I don't want to go to jail.
You're going to jail.
Okay, no, okay, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave.
Stop biting.
Stop
Please,
resisting.
babe, please.
Stop resisting.
I just wanted to feel like I won. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go, babe. Why me? Stop.
Oh! Not fighting.
Get off of me! Ah! Get off of me! You gotta take!
Got it? He's off? Yeah.
Am I bleeding?
Yeah, you're bleeding. Check it out too. She broke skin for sure? Oh yeah.
No, we don't need that.
I packed everything. I'm not a jail person. I just had a bad day. I'm not.
I'm not a jail person that just had a bad day. Did you hear how she was carrying on? And look what she says about Trump. Listen to this.
Freaking at the bar, they said Donald Trump was the president. And it freaked me out. I packed everything.
Did you hear what she said?
Get off of me! Ah! Get off of me! You gotta take!
It's an assault on the police.
Got it? He's off? Yeah.
Am I bleeding?
Yeah, you're bleeding. Check it out too. She broke skin for sure? Oh yeah.
No, we don't need that.
I packed everything. I'm not a jail person. I just had a bad day. I'm not. I was drinking at the bar. They said Donald Trump was the president. And it freaked me out.
Sorry. She's like, she's at the bar and they said Donald Trump won. It freaked her out, yo.
Packed everything. I don't even have to.
I'm not letting it.
Crashing out. Shout out to this woman here. She has standards and everyone's allowed to have their standards. Let's go.
A guy, I follow girls on Instagram. I say I don't have boyfriends who follow a bunch of people on the internet who are like not their girlfriends or not their boys, girlfriends, wives, you know, whatever. And it's a non-negotiable. And we don't have to agree. That's my boundary. I'm not arguing with you.
Right.
This isn't an argument. But the second you say something like that, men will be like, well, I think. And I'm like, totally cool. Think whatever you want, my guy. We're not together. You can do whatever you want. So like, we'll never even be at that point because you're not going to do that. So you'll never be my boyfriend. And again, that's fine. Because if you think that that's insane, then call me insane. Yeah. I don't care.
Very true. It's true. You're allowed to have your standards. You're allowed to have your boundaries. And everybody's allowed to have that straight up. Shout out to the guy that does the Atlanta Street interviews. I do watch your channel, bro. If you ever watch my channel, shout out to you. Don't know your name. And it's just type in Atlanta Street interviews and you'll definitely see stuff like this. Now, this lady here has a story to tell. So check it out.
One girl I befriended from school.
So yeah, she's gonna talk about how she got into some issues with a girl that she befriended from school and put your trust into people. And the only true friend you really have on this earth is your mama.
Turned my life upside down.
Tell me what happened.
Well, when I didn't have work and stuff, we would go to West Palm Beach, which is like 45 minutes from where we stayed. It's like South Florida, above Miami. So we would go down there, hang out with these guys she introduced me to. And I thought they were cool people. And it turns out they were the devil. They were...
Well, what happened? Tell us.
Like he literally saw the memories of it just like come right into her head, and she's like, She's like,
It was just a lot. Like, they got me into some shit I didn't even ever want to be in.
Well, here's the thing, right? Your story can help the next person out.
Basically, it went like I couldn't go home at all. And basically it was, and they got me a hotel room. They put me on men in and out, so that sort of thing, until police came and got me.
Wow. How long was you there for?
A couple months.
So it's basically.
Yeah, that's what it was.
wow.
And I'm imagining you was having to do everything for that one.
Ooh, you see the pain. You can actually see like the pain actually in her eyes.
Wow. How old were you then?
20, about to be 20.
Okay, so
I wonder how old she is right now.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Okay.
this was after you left the Jamaican lady's house.
Yes.
Shout out to Jamaica.
I just, we just started road running, always back there, and I just packed my stuff, because, like, me and her just was not getting along.
The great legendary En Vogue. Why did it cut like that by editor Snaky? But I think I know what happened. This is the I know what happened.
Thank you. To the staff of the Atlantic Records, Sylvia Rome, David Lombard, management, Starlight Sound, our producer, Foster and
That was amazing. Like, to me, I always called them the original Destiny's Child. That was En Vogue. Woo! Goosebump vibes. Shout out to all the 90s crew, the late 80s crew. Shout out to all the 2000s crew. Oh, boy. All right. Women and qualifying in 2025. It's a very sensitive topic for some, but absolutely nothing for some as well. So let's go.
Because I already have children, that I don't deserve a good man.
Yes.
That don't make no sense at all. I'm so glad.
Oh, shout out to Anton Daniels. He's like, yes.
That the world don't work the way he thinks it should.
Well, let me give her a solution. I want her to go back with her baby daddy.
Go back to your baby daddies. That's his solution. All right, let's go. One more time. Shout out to Anton Daniels and the cast.
Because I already have children, that I don't deserve a good man.
Yes.
That don't make no sense at all. I'm so glad that the world don't work the way he thinks it should.
Well, let me give her a solution. I want her to go back with her baby daddy.
But he a piece of shit. And I would never.
The guy that you open up your legs to is your husband. I used to be in a church, and I will always see women pray to God for a good man. And I always would ask my mom, and she would pop me in the mouth. I would say, well, what about him? Like, why would God mess his life up by...
Yo, this kid, since he was a kid, he's been like that. So he's like, why would you pray to God? It's all broken chicks coming to church praying to God for a good man, but why would God ruin a good man's life to a broken... Captain Kirk, can you save me?
Giving them you.
For some reason, you don't make men take accountability for their choices.
You treat people how you want to be treated. Thanks. Some of these women...
That because I already have children, that I don't deserve a good man.
Yes.
That don't make no sense at all. I'm so glad that the world don't work the way he thinks it should.
So let me give her a solution. I want her to go back with her baby daddy.
But he a piece of shit. And I would never.
The guy that you open up your legs to is your husband. I used to be in a church, and I will always see women pray to God for a good man. And I always would ask my mom, and she would pop me in the mouth. I would say, well, what about him? Like, why would God mess his life up by giving him you?
For some reason, you don't make men take accountability for their choices.
You treat people how you want to be treated. Thanks. Some of these women, guys know what they qualify for. They know they don't qualify for the top woman. Women will take the best option knowing that she gonna mess his life up, knowing that she gonna slow him down. I see women today, they don't even like guys that got regular jobs no more.
That's true. Shout out to the 9-to-5 worker, the blue-collar worker, the overnight worker, the graveyard shift dudes. Come on.
And then you want to complain about your health care coverage.
You didn't show up for my birthday in St. Louis. I felt that you wouldn't give me the time and attention that I needed. I told you we should just become friends because it seemed like that you weren't showing me no interest.
You wanted me to court you and woo you like you was my girlfriend.
I never did want to do that.
Yes,
you just
you
saying
did.
that. Okay. But you can
No,
have
that's
it.
real talk.
You can have that.
That's
Okay.
real talk.
Okay.
The man that I knew did not step up.
I'm guilty for what I did, but it was after you.
It was not after me.
It was after you.
Get your lies straight. You are a liar.
Pull it up.
Try to play with me.
Ain't nobody playing with you.
Because I'm still her. Don't forget that.
Still here.
These Karens are about to learn that acting irrationally will have real-life consequences.
Okay. Yep. Yep, so apparently she trashed the car. She trashed the car. I think I'm going to show you that car in the end, and police are coming to see her. Give her a visit. She doesn't think she did anything wrong. Let's go.
Warrant for your arrest for felony vandalism. We need a
Vandalism for what? For what?
felony vandalism from it's all over social media.
I'm pregnant. I can't get
Arrest
a
him for
job.
what?
He hits her. What the?
She's pregnant, of course. She's pregnant. She can't do nothing, but she could vandalize the car when she was pregnant, though. Let's go.
Warrant for your arrest for felony vandalism. We need a
Vandalism for what? For what?
felony vandalism from it's all over social media.
I'm pregnant. I can't get
Arrest
a
him for
job.
what?
He hits her. What the? What do you mean?
Okay,
you
did
don't
you
know
press charges?
nothing. Why are you here? Hands on me.
Did you press charges, man?
No.
Exactly.
You gotta record
You
this,
need to come
bro.
out, step out with us, please.
No, she's not going
She
nowhere.
needs to come out with
She's
us
not
right
going
now.
nowhere.
Do not close the door.
I'm gonna close the door because she's not going nowhere.
Step out the house.
No, I'm not
You have
gonna
5
go.
seconds, man. Step out. We're trying to make this easy for you. So either you step out the house or we go in there.
You're not coming in.
Where's the
What? Nah, you can't come in.
Okay, I could go. I could go by myself.
Boyfriend. boyfriend gave me herpes. Before I start, I will just say I'm gonna leave my age and the time frame of when this happened out of this story to protect everyone, his identity in this, because though
But you show your face. I got to give credit to the content creators, and I'm trying to do it more often. And I want to shout out to this girl. I think her name is the Bahamian girl. No disrespect, but she has some really good commentary. But I was trying to get the story from this girl here, so she might have some commentary within this video. People, if you have an STI, in Canada we say STD, go and get checked out. And if you actually come down with something, like force the other person to get checked out. Don't leave them, let them linger and spread it around. So right now, we're going to get into this video here. The girl says she has the STI, and she's very cool about it. Very nonchalant about it. So let's go.
boyfriend gave me herpes. Before I start, I will just say I'm gonna leave my age and the time frame of when this happened out of this story to protect everyone, his identity in this.
And I'm going to just not talk and listen to this story.
Because though he gave me herpes, I am not going to violate his privacy. And it just, if I told my age, it would be too easy for people to connect the dots and figure out who it was. But with all that out of the way, let's get into it. Okay, so
you see it there, 13.6% of Canadians 14 to 59 years old carry the HSV2 virus. That's the genital one, bros. That's the real sticky one, yeah. Wow. Let's go. Crazy. Absolutely just insane.
Connect the dots and figure out who it was. But with all that out of the way, let's get into it. Okay, so this guy and I had been dating for, I want to say like a month and a half at this point. We were obviously very active, if you know what I mean. And so I had this bump pop up on my hoo-ha. Okay. And like, it was one bump, right? Like, I didn't think anything of it. I was like, oh, this must be an ingrown hair, or maybe it's a pimple. I'm in there, I'm like, y'all know girls, how you sit on the toilet and you're like, what's going on down there? I was like squeezing it, nothing coming out, obviously. I didn't really think anything of it, okay? Till it started to hurt. Like, I was in so much pain. I remember riding in the car with him, and I had on jeans, and the way the jeans, like the way it was hitting it, it hurt so bad. Like, I had to like readjust. Like, it was like shooting pains. And if you have herpes, like it's because it's like a nerve, right? Because it hurt, I was like, you know what? Let me just go see about this. Let me go get it checked out. So I go to the gynecologist up on the table. She looks at it. She's like, oh yeah, this doesn't look like anything. She's like, it honestly just looks kind of like an ingrown hair. It could be a cyst. She was like, but since you're here, I'll take a little swab of it. We'll send it off. If you don't hear from us, don't worry about it. If you do, look at my hair smoking, y'all. If you do hear from us, then it could be, something. And I'm like, okay. So at this point, I'm starting to get a little worried. Obviously, they call me back, like, within the week. And then I'm, like, panicking. I'm like, what is this? All kinds of things are going through my mind. My sister comes with me, right? Y'all, so we get in the office, the doctor's office, and she's like, hey, it actually is herpes. Why did my sister pass out? My sister passes out. Girl. It's also just funny because everyone in my family,
because it's herpes.
I pass her out, or everybody.
And she's probably scared. It's an STD, and it's an incurable STD. So she probably fainted because of that. Listen, I know some of you handle like STDs like it's nothing. Like, another herpes, syphilis, chlamydia, gonorrhea, no big deal. That's a big deal to a lot of people, especially if you cannot cure it. There have been people who have been told that they have HIV and they've passed out inside of the doctor's office. Okay? Passed out cold. Because it's incurable.
Everyone in my I am a passer outer. Everybody in my family knows, like, I don't like needles. I don't like blood. I will pass out. I know you're like, how do you have so many tattoos? It's different. It's different. We still laugh about that to this day. It's just like, girl, way to make this about you, I'm just kidding. But anyway, so she passes out. She recovers. The doctor, gives me kind of the rundown on everything. She's, and then asks me, like, do you know who it is? Like, they gave it to you. I was like, no, I know. So I don't cry or anything because I'm just in shock, right? Like, I'm just like, and I'm also angry. Very angry.
Ever wondered what it would be like to wake up every day feeling
cry or anything because I'm just in shock, right? Like, I'm just like, and I'm also angry. Very angry.
She said she knew, I know, a month and a half that she's been dating this person. Let me ask you guys, when y'all getting to know one another and y'all are dating and you decide to be intimate, y'all don't go through your my charts and all that stuff? Now, I know a lot of people, and it's been, of course, reported that herpes isn't that easy to test for. You have to be having a current outbreak and all that stuff, right? But there's some people who don't even bother to ask, like, do you have any diseases or anything like that? Like, they think that's just so offensive to ask somebody. They're asking these stupid questions about your sign and that sort of stuff and what you like to do. You thinking about being intimate with someone after a month or a month and a half, and you don't even bother to have them go get tested for things? Even if they weren't having a current outbreak. You still
her commentary is just perfect. Shout out to the Bahamian girl one more time. I'm listening in as well, right? So it's really good. I like it.
have your HIVs and whatnot. Like, you didn't think to at least have them tested? She's taking this very well. I don't know if it's for the camera. I don't think it's for the camera. I think she's
actually like that. I wouldn't put this on anybody, not even myself. And I wouldn't take this well, bro. Let's go.
She's taking it very well. All right, girl.
Just kind of like, this motherfucker. Like, that's how I was. So whatever, we leave there. I call him. I'm like, yeah, you need to leave work. You need to come have a little chit chat with me. Like, I'm like, you better come meet me right now. He gets in the car with me, and I'm like, yeah, so this is what it is.
Somehow I could see her saying it almost just like that.
He starts crying. He starts crying. Y'all know you ever caught a man cheating on you?
Gentlemen, don't let the woman see you cry in any situation. Look at that. She air him out on the internet now. Oh, boy.
Or you confronted him about it, and he starts doing his big one, like, like, I'm so sorry. And it's just like, ugh, shut up. So he's crying, he's bawling, squalling, doing his whole thing. And I'm like, yeah, we need to just, he's like, I didn't know. And I was like, okay, well, and he also never went and got tested. But
no, ma'am, you didn't make him go get tested.
He never said, I didn't give this to you, right? Like, he never denied it. So I was like, I need some space. I need to think about this, yada, yada, yada. Up until this point, I've yet to cry. And then finally, I tell my mom and stepdad.
That's high-level trauma. Go on.
That evening, and that's when I finally cried, because it's like, when you go to the therapist office or something like that, and they're like, how are you?
No, I don't know about the therapist office, but okay.
And you're just like, not good. Then the waterworks come. Like, I finally felt safe enough to, like, cry. And I remember everyone was, like, really supportive and fine about it, but I remember specifically my stepdad. Like, whenever he was just like, dude, you're fine. It's okay. I believed him, Like, I didn't really believe anybody else until my stepdad.
Power of a man up in the cut. I guess that's what that is, but stepdad was lying to you.
Dad told me that. So thanks, Dad. We wind up getting back together because that man never respected my boundaries.
You see, he won right away. We wound up getting back together.
We eventually break up, whatever. He remained.
That part's true. You have to have some.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
This day, obsessed and in love with me. Through the years, he would message me like, no one will ever compare to you. Blah.
People, I lost the spot. I can't believe it. Hold on.
Him about it, and he starts doing his big one, like,
here it is.
Like, I'm so sorry. And it's just like, ugh, shut up. So he's crying, he's bawling, squalling, doing his whole thing. And I'm like, yeah, we need to just, he's like, I didn't know. And I was like, okay, well, and he also never went and got tested. But
no, ma'am, you didn't make him go get tested.
He never said, I didn't give this to you, right? Like, he never denied it. So I was like, I need some space. I need to think about this, yada, yada, yada. Up until this point, I've yet to cry. And then finally, I tell my mom and stepdad that evening. And that's when I finally cried, because it's like, when you go to the therapist office or something like that, and they're like, how are you? And you're just like, not good. You know, like then the waterworks come. Like I finally felt safe enough to like cry. And I remember everyone was like really supportive and fine about it. But I remember specifically my stepdad, like whenever he was just like, dude, you're fine. It's okay. I believed him, you know, like I didn't really believe anybody else until my stepdad told me that. So thanks, Dad. We wind up getting back together because that man never respected my boundaries and would just kind of, you know, force himself into my life until I finally.
She let him back into life after he gave her, or she suspects him of giving her the HERPES, right? And then now she's like, he never respected my boundaries. So she let him back in again. Oh boy.
Would give in and be like, oh my God, like anything for you to just stop annoying me. So we go on to date for quite a while after. Again, he never gets tested. He never outright denies it. We eventually break up, whatever. He remains probably still to this day obsessed and in love with me. You know, through the years, he had, you know, he would message me like, no one will ever compare to you, blah, 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 blah. And that will be his karma, is looking for me and everyone he is with and never finding me.
Why do women say that? Trust me. He ain't looking for you in no next chick, bro. The only thing he's doing with another chick is looking what's not in you. And it's called herpes. That's what he wants from the next chick. You gave it to him, he gave it to you. I don't know how that goes, but why? You let him back in and he came back in because if you guys both had it, he figured it would be the most logical thing to do is keep the slappins, keep the slammins, keep the SEX over in your corner. Because y'all both have it, I think. I don't know. Opinion.
But we wind up hooking up a few years later.
See, she keeps hooking up with this. Yo.
And
where's the advice of your stepdad again? What would he say about you doing this over and over?
Like, you know, are you good? Like, anything going on? He was like, no, and I don't even think I have that. Like, look, see, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. And I'm like, yeah, dummy. Because the thing about herpes is unless you are actively having an outbreak or in the shedding period, number one, no one would even be able to tell. Unless I had something going on, right? So, and you're also only contagious during that time, right? Which is also...
That's not true. That is absolutely untrue.
Clear it up.
That is absolutely untrue. And it blows my mind that people don't understand these basics. That's what scares me about social media.
Nice. Tell
and
them.
people out here. Someone will hear this girl and say, oh, only if you're shedding you can spread it. No, that's not true.
Also why it's kind of hard to...
Shout out to the Bahamian girl. I think that's her name, Bahamian gal. Please look her up. I guess I got to find her link and put it in my description section. Okay.
Unless you specifically get a blood test for herpes, it's hard to diagnose. Like, unless you actively have an outbreak and they take a little swab.
Well, that's
you
true.
Don't know. So he's like,
that part's
nothing's
true.
there. And I'm like,
you have to have some sort of outbreak in order for them to swab it and test it.
oh, he was like, look, nothing's there. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, whatever. Like, way to gaslight me about this. But also the thing about herpes is, like, once you come in contact with it, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Do your own research, please. But this isn't health class. Let's keep it pushing. But once you come in contact with it, you know, it's gonna start to show within a month, like 2 to 12 days, but within a month. And I hadn't been with anybody else but him. And I thought that, you know, it would never happen to me. I thought I was invincible. You hear about it happening to other people and you never think it's going to be you. Right. And I thought that. I literally thought that. But that's essentially the details. I could talk all day about stuff and little things that I noted that I thought maybe... There's a time that sticks out to me where he was kind of acting weird, and I'm like, I wonder if that's the moment he gave it to me. Did I shame
She's saying that he gave it to her.
Spiral about it, get depressed, abuse substances and alcohol for years and years and years until I finally came to terms with it? I don't know, maybe. But anyway, ultimately, it's really not that big of a deal.
What?
It's never stopped anything. I know, like, a lot of people want more info about, like, what it's like. And so I will try to do more videos, but if you guys could just let me know specifically what you want to know, that way I can let you guys know. I can talk forever.
You look. Oh, boy. Now, that girl was wild to me, yo. If you are in a relationship and you suspect somebody has an STI, please go get checked out. Both of you get checked out. In Canada, if I'm correct, in Canada, the health ministry is going to ask you for the other person's information, and they're going to contact the other person. So I don't know how this goes in the States or in Africa or in Jamaica, but in Canada, every party is going to be privy to the news. All right, let's get going. Let's keep going. The next clip, I'm going to set it up. You ever go to a dance with your girl and mans are watching your girl, and as soon as your girl goes to the washroom, them men there are on the attack? Well, this next dude is going to talk about that. Let's go. Let's get into it, people.
She's a yapper.
You look a pussy hole. See if you see my woman go to the bathroom in a party, and you go run boy, you go to the bathroom to pussy, and then me come back and my woman come back and tell me say, oh, yeah, look my woman and box on your bum buckle, pussy me got this in a party. Cause some of boy, I don't wait till my woman go to the bathroom and I come hold off a woman, psst, baby girl, come here, batty boy, I'm telling you this. You see how she fat? You see how she sexy? And me blood clot feed her and me give her back as them and pinch up her body jaw, pussy back up. And there come see woman and come bum buckle out. Every time you see woman, you come look woman. Tell you already, you know. Me a boy fight for my girl, you know. When I say fight, you know, baby, me a fight for you. When I say me a fight for you, me not tell you about peace of fight. Me a tell you jam machete, buckle boom. Gunshot, people are dead, baby. Me a got the ends I hurt for you. So me a deal with my girl this year. My relationship I want to sit me a fight for. Because love gone. Me can't find love for our day. So me not run no risk with my love and me not take no short change. Baby, my plan to fight for you.
Thanks for logging in to the Mr. Show, y'all. Big respect.
So what
like and subscribe.
Excuse me, man.